Hi guys, and greetings from Cambridge in the UK. Sorry I can't be with you tonight. The time difference is somewhat less than convenient. But anyway, my name is Neil Griffiths, and I guess you could call me a serial inventor. I enjoyed a long international career in the oil field with Shell, and latterly I invented a technology to help oil production. It's a little esoteric to explain here, but basically it's a heavy-duty electrical connector system that provides electricity to the well. Cut a long story short, in 2007, negotiations with Shell and a venture capital company resulted in me quitting my job and starting a company to develop the technology. Some 8 years later, the company was then bought by Schlumberger, and my slice of the pie allowed me to retire and return to the UK. Since then, I've invented a number of disparate things, a few of which I'd like to share with you tonight. They all started from development of so-called problem statements. None of the stuff is patented, and I've deliberately released everything into the public domain, so if anybody wants to run with it, they're more than welcome. The first invention was in response to COVID and the desire to look professional in Zoom meetings. The Zoom suit can be donned in seconds. The full video went viral and featured on BBC, ITV, Channel 4 and numerous international TV stations as far away as Russia and China and even the Middle East, where few people actually wear suits. Media experts at Channel 4 suggested it may have reached 200 million folk worldwide. My only regret here is missing the opportunity for a potentially lucrative charity initiative. Anyway, the full video is available on YouTube. My next invention was also prompted by COVID. A small table that may be fixed to a garden fence to allow neighbours to enjoy drinks and snacks out of doors, as was the requirement at the time. A very simple idea, but surprisingly nothing was available commercially. And sometimes the simplest ideas are the best. My next invention is a mechanism to allow rowers to travel in the direction they're facing. I'm lucky enough to live on the banks of the River Cam in Cambridge, and the student rowers cause mayhem because fundamentally they can't see where they're going. I'm not pretending this mechanism could be used in races or anything because of the mechanical inefficiencies, but it could be great fun for amateur boatmen. My next invention is a contraption to stop squirrels raiding my bird table. The polished chrome pole is doused with a very thin layer of mineral oil by a single stroke of a cylindrical container with a wiper seal on the bottom and a serrated grommet on the top. The film seems to last for several days, but after a week or so the squirrels simply give up. This works an absolute treat. The next invention is a bicycle saddle that converts into a three-legged stool. When my partner and I go out on our bikes for a picnic, she's quite happy sitting on the ground, but I can't sit on the ground for more than a few minutes. There must be something different about male butt bones, I guess. Anyway, this contraption is basically an oversized saddle and it can be retrofitted to any bike. It need not necessarily be used on every trip. The next invention is a jigsaw assembly board that allows a completed puzzle to be proudly displayed while work continues on the next puzzle. I always thought it a shame that my elderly mother would spend literally months working on a large puzzle, only to destroy it moments after completion. Now, in between working sessions, it can be hung on the wall, displayed and showed off to friends. And the last invention we'll talk about tonight is a metal form to help slicing of delicate terrines. I forgot to mention I'm a real foodie and I love making terrines, albeit a bit 70s retro. This device really helps cutting perfect slices every time without the whole thing collapsing. Works a treat. Anyway, I guess that's about all for now. My 4 minutes is just about up. Really enjoyed talking to you guys. I guess the main message is if you encounter an issue or a problem, develop a problem statement and then become inventive. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye for now.